Well, you last minute gift givers, it's down to the wire. You got a tight budget, $15 or less. What's like the best, easiest gift that you can give somebody this holiday season as we're coming up on the holidays? And I want to help you guys out by pointing you to an item that I think is fantastic for almost any person in any line of work or any hobby. I want to tell you about the Energizer Hard Case Pivot Plus flashlights. These things are floodlights that are amazing, and you can pick up at a lot of different hardware stores. I bought my very first one at Walmart for $15. I bought 6 other ones, literally 6 other ones on Amazon for about $13 a piece. These things are mind-blowing. So there's still time, regardless if you're an online shopper or not, to find these and give these as gifts. And I can tell you that not only myself, but my friends and family have been totally digging these lights since I picked up the first one about a month and a half ago. This is what we're looking at here. I will have links in the description below over to Amazon for the entire hard case series that Energizer does. We will be doing a follow-up video probably in January or February. I've purchased literally almost the entire line and they all rock. But if you're gonna pick one, I think this one is the overall best. It's gonna give the most options and it hits a fantastic price point of between $15 and $12, which is just so insane. So links below, that's a great way to help support the channel, helps me get out there, purchase gear just like what you see here today so that I can give you guys full comprehensive videos and help point you in the right direction, regardless if you're looking for a gift for yourself or a loved one. So this flashlight comes with 2 Energizer AA batteries, so it runs on 2 AA batteries. It's got this little trigger button right here, very easy to actuate with, gloves on, so, mechanics, again, or outdoors people, or, ranchers, farmers, whatever. You hit that the first time, you're gonna run on 300 lumens for about 5.5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours and 30 minutes. I've tested that out. And that is really what I have been seeing in its longevity. So that's the first level. Then if you hit it again, it goes to the low mode, and that's gonna be 30 lumens for 30 hours. Now I haven't tested it all the way down to 30 hours. I've done it for about 24 hours, left it on, and it's still running. So I can imagine that's pretty close to that, at least a day on 30 lumens, which is awesome. The third feature, which is really cool, is if you hold down the trigger, it will fluctuate and it will move up and down from 100% down to 10%, and you can just let go of the trigger where you want it, so maybe at like 75% light. So you want maybe high lumens, but you don't want that 300, just say battery life, or it's just too intense or whatever the thing may be. So it has a moderation option, which is super cool. I really, really dig that. Then we have our lens here and our head, which will pivot 175 degrees, which is fantastic, and it'll hold itself there. Even when I jerk it, you really got to jerk it hard to get it to move to the next, location. So, if you're bumping around or whatever, it's not just going to be moving all over the place. It's nice and stable. Now, this is definitely a floodlight feature, which is, I think, huge and a major plus, and actually works better than most of my AA powered lanterns that I've tested and reviewed here on the channel. I can point it in one corner of a room or maybe on the patio, and it will flood the entire patio, or it'll flood the entire room, which is really awesome for, again, work lights, and or camping outdoors and that type of thing. So there's no real like pinpoint location that you can work with. It's designed to be that floodlight, so that is something that you need to consider. But I think that's fantastic, and it works fantastic for me, and really replaces most of the lanterns that I own. This design, you just put it in one corner of an area, you can put it on your picnic table, point it towards the tent and towards everything you're doing, and you're going to get massive flood, and it's going to work really well. So I really like that aspect as well. Obviously, just a good body to grip and hold on to. It's a heavy duty polymer, and then it has a massive magnet on the bottom and a lanyard hole attachment. This magnet is super strong, so you can attach it to lots of different things, particularly vehicle work, and it makes it very easy. If you're I was an electrician for a while, I can imagine putting this on the lift, and pointing it up to where I'm looking at and working on, and giving me that nice big flood zone of light to work for hours on end. As well as that foot just being super stable, you can leave that there all day. A huge major plus. You can put it on the floor, tilt it, aim it to where you need to work, and it's just phenomenal. My one of my buddies, he's a handyman, runs his own handyman business, saw this and immediately bought it on Amazon while I was standing there in front of him, because he was like, dude, I gotta have that. It's a great backup to like the big battery powered ones, for like a DeWalt or Milwaukee set, or Ryobi. So fantastic setup, great performance. And then finally, durability. Now it's rated for 7-meter drop. I went out, I tested this thing. This is the one right here that I did that with. Just totally launched it up and down a bunch of times. Really worked well. after about that limit, I think I got it up to, within the peak of my house about, I did hear some rattling going on. It totally worked perfectly, but I unscrewed the head, as you can see here, and I'll just kind of let that video roll in just so you can kind of see what type of damage was occurring at the maximum, 7-meter drop limit. Okay, after that last, probably about 20-foot drop, I hear something rattling. It's totally working, no problems. The fade on, fade off, head rotates. I think there's something going on in here. We're gonna take a look. Okay, so basically what holds this all into place and screws together these little plastic mounts, I guess attached together with little screws back here, those mounts did break off. So I think that it doesn't really affect the flashlight too much, but it did snap and break in here after a few of those drops. It's still functional, and obviously you would not want to be doing that type of, drops on a regular basis, but that will break after a few of those hard drops at about 20 to 3 feet or whatever. So pretty impressive that this thing was still working at that max, even though some little plastic pieces had kind of chipped away. Still very functional, and for under $15, amazing and very tough and durable compared to most of other items that are out on the market. So thanks so much for coming over today, folks, and checking out the channel, checking out this video. I hope it's helped you out with your last minute decisions on gift giving this holiday season and year round. It's just a great gift to give. Most people I know would be benefited by owning one of these, in my opinion. And I'm looking forward to sharing the entire hard case series with you in the near future. So check us out on all the relevant social media. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Any questions that you have, I'll answer in the comments below. Again, check out those hyperlinks over to Amazon. You can still get it in time for Christmas and the holiday season, and that always helps me continue to do what we do here. So thank you, and I appreciate your guys' continued support by using those hyperlinks. And finally, guys, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.